Hi, I'm Jeff. I have audience of Drew today. And today I'm going to be showing you how to build a coil for a vaporizer. The reason I'm showing you this is because I was a smoker, and about a year ago I picked up vaping and it made a very positive impact in my life. I think it can do the same for others. I just think there are a few misconceptions about vaping, so I hope to clear that up today. It's very simple. So this is what we're going to be building. It's a dual parallel coil. Alright, and so the first step is you need Kanthal. It's a high resistance wire, industrial strength, so it can handle a lot of heat. So you're going to want to get about 7 inches of that, and you're going to fold this in half. So you're going to want to work with it, tweeze a little bit, get it very even, make sure the legs don't overlap at all, because you're going to need to work with this, and that's what it looks like when you're done. Alright, and then the next step is you get something to wrap it around. I use about a 3mm screwdriver. It works perfectly. So what you're going to do is you're just going to set the Kanthal up against the screwdriver. You're going to give yourself a good amount of space on the bottom, and then you're just going to start wrapping it. Make sure to keep tension, as well as make sure you get the legs as close together as possible. Don't let them overlap, because it just won't work quite as well if they do. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Here, I'll get you a better shot. So once you get it wrapped, it's going to look about like that. Alright, now just get 2 of those, and then your next step is you're going to get the deck of your atomizer, and on the atomizer deck you have a negative post on either side and a positive in the middle. Now this is getting into a little bit of electrical theory, so I'll save that for another time, but you're going to want to stick the rounded end, the folded end, through the middle, because you're going to have overlapping coils in the middle, so that'll make it a lot easier to work with. So should slide in just fine, about like that. Now you're going to push it in, and you're going to get another one as well and do the same thing, and you're going to have to work with it a little bit. Don't be afraid, it's a very easy malleable wire to work with. So then you're going to tighten down both negative sides so both of the coils are secure and in place, and then you're going to want to bend this middle leg of either coil up and out of the way. Easier to work with. And then you tighten down the middle. So once you're done with that, you will have your final product of 2 wrapped coils. So the next step is you're going to pulse fire your coil, and this will allow it to heat up and form better. And it'll also allow it to be easier to work with, and you get to see how it's firing. And you want to make sure that it heats directly from the center out. If you're getting legs that are hot, or a specific strand of the coil is heating up quicker than everything else, that's bad. So this is what you're going to want it to look like once you do that. About like that. Alright. Now it's very hot. It can be somewhat unsafe, so stay careful. And the next step is the wick. So this is Japanese cotton. You're going to want to cut this into about 2/3. It's a layered cotton, so cut off 2/3, rip it in half, roll that up, and then you're going to have your wick. About like that. Now this should slide through very easily. Just going to have to twist the end a little bit, pop it through. Alright. On both sides, of course, naturally. It's giving me a little bit of a tough time this time. Alright. Stick it through, pull it out. And now, what you're going to do after you get both of these through is you're going to cut off either ends, and you're going to want to tuck the wick underneath either side of the coil. And this will just give you more airflow, and it'll make it much easier to work with. So, but after that point, it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to worry about a whole lot. You just put your juice on, and you're good to go. So, give it a shot sometime. Stay healthy.